Are you excited? Because I'm excited, because book haul time! Yeah!
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Okay, first book. I don't feel guilty about this because it was part of my other book haul, kind of. It was the book that I said in my last book haul. I said one of my books hadn't arrived from Amazon yet because they were coming from different places. This one's coming from America because apparently it's not released in the UK yet, so that's why it took a bit longer. But I've got it now, so I'm going to show it to you. It's Winger by Andrew Smith. Now, Andrew Smith is causing quite the stir on the booktubes at the moment because he's wrote the book Grasshopper Jungle, I believe, and a lot of people have been talking about that as being a really weird book. Now, I actually got this, I ordered this before that hype kind of appeared. So I didn't know anything about the author, but I heard about this book, and first of all what intrigued me is look at how beautiful this book is. Now, okay, so the front, a lot of people have seen the front before, and the spine is very noticeable, but also the back is really cool. Now, obviously that's a mirror image of the front in cartoon form, and that's really cool. Also, something else that normally other people have shown, like even the inside flaps, like big typography letters, but then even cooler, when you take the dust jacket off, it looks like this. And it's blue and then white and then it's got Winger written. And I think that's really pretty. I really like that. And it reminds me of France because of the colours. And also I was flicking through it, and I didn't actually know this, but it's got like comic strip type elements in it, and it's got like diary entries and stuff like that, and it just looks really good. I've gathered that it's about a boy called Ryan Dean West, and he's a 14-year-old boy, and he goes to a boarding school, and it's pretty much about his life and all these like trials and tribulations of being an angsty teenage boy. But then apparently something really traumatic happens at the end. And I don't think that's a spoiler because everybody seems to know that something happens at the end. I have not a clue what it is, but I'm really excited to find out what it is because apparently it's hilarious, so even without the big dramatic ending it's still a good book. So Winger, yay. Next one is I went to a charity shop in the city, and I picked up 3 books, both for £2 each, and they're books that I've been kind of eyeing up for ages, and I knew that I'd buy it at full retail price, so when I saw them for £2 each I was like, yes! First one, I'm going to show you the first one because I'm currently reading this one, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Now, oh my god, I am, as you can see by my bookmark, 117 pages into this book, and it is so good so far. It is just, I love it so much, and I don't know, oh yeah. But can I just show you my bookmark? Are you ready? Like, look at that. That's so pretty. It's a love heart, and you just slide it on to the corner of the page that you're on. That's really cool. There's a YouTube video on how to make these, so if you want to make a really cool bookmark like this, then I will leave the link either at the end of the video or in the description, or both, so you can click and watch that and learn how to make a cool origami heart bookmark. Anyway, back to the book, The Night Circus. Now, I've heard so much about this, but I don't know where I heard it from, and just when I saw it for £2 I was like, oh my god. And look, it's in perfect condition, but it's about, and all you hear from the back is a circus. It's literally about a night circus. I'm going to give you a little bit more of a deeper synopsis in case you're interested. It's set in Victorian times, which instantly intrigued me because Victorian books, or books that are just set in Victorian times, whether they're written in Victorian times like Sherlock Holmes, or if they're actually just written now and set in that time, I love that era to read. It's my favourite era to read. I love it. So it's set in Victorian times, and it's about a boy and a girl, and they're both raised to be part of a challenge when they're older, they're raised with to learn magic, and you find that out in the first couple of pages that they're learning how become magicians, and they're going to battle it out at the night circus, and you've kind of got a lot of narratives running through, and it's just so interesting. I'm going to do a full review of this when I finished it, definitely. Oh, it's so good. Next one, the other two that I got, I'm really excited about these as well. I'm so excited about these, oh my god. We Need to Talk About Kevin by, can't say the author's name for the life of me. The last name's Stryver, can't say the first name, but it's basically about a boy who murders his classmates. And I think it's from the point of view of the mum, or it's like told from kind of her story. I think if it's in the third person, it's kind of told her opinions of it. And she blames herself for it, and it's about that. It just sounds so dramatic. But yeah, 1 million copies sold apparently. We Need to Talk About Kevin. Yes. Next one. And if you've watched any of my videos before, you might know that I will be pretty excited about this. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Now, okay, it's no news to anybody now. If you know me, if you've been around me in the previous kind of 5 or 6 months, you will know that this has been made into a movie by my favourite director of all time, David Fincher. He's making this into a film, and I'm just, oh. And it came out last year, and my friend read it, and she was like, it's amazing, you need to read it. And then when I found out it was being made into a film by David Fincher, I was like, yes, I do need to read it. Of course I need to read it, oh my god. But it was kind of about £9 or something, and I just didn't have any money, and I was like, I'm gonna get it some point this year. Before the movie, because the movie comes out in October, I believe. But I just was like, oh, I'll pick it up later on. But when I saw it for £2, and it's in really good condition, apart from the fucking sticker, it's in really good condition, so I was like, I need to pick it up. And it is about this man, his wife disappears, and he's basically the subject. He's the suspect of his wife disappearing. And it's about that, but apparently it's just like really amazing, fast-paced thriller. Love me some thrillers. If it's anything like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which David Fincher also made into a movie, I'm just ready. I am ready to read this and ready to see how it is adapted into movie form. Ooh! And the last book that I have today is not technically one that I've bought / own. It is a library book from my college, but I found this, and I thought, you know, I'm probably not going to read it in the 2 weeks. I will read it in the 2 weeks because it's really, really short. But then I can finally get to watching the movie, and that is A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. Is it Burgess? Anthony Burgess? I like Burgess better, I'm going to call him Anthony Burgess. And he wrote a book called Clockwork Orange. And I'm pretty certain everyone's heard of A Clockwork Orange, but I haven't seen the movie. I own the movie, but I was like, I really want to read the book, because apparently the book's even better than the movie, and the movie is apparently just mental. I mean, it's Stanley Kubrick, so it's going to be pretty mental and kind of traumatic and occult type of book. And if you don't know, Clockwork Orange is about this kid called Alex, I believe, who is just off the rails, and it's about his life. I don't actually know that much about A Clockwork Orange. Let's read the blurb, shall we? Alex and his teenage drugs are on the prowl, spending their evenings looking for ultra-violence, rape, and even murder. There's a price to be paid, though. Ah, okay, so Alex is jailed, and some shit is going down. I will probably review this and We Need to Talk About Kevin together, because I don't know why, but I seem to connect them in the kind of same genre of kind of cult, weird, traumatic type books. So I might put these in like a joint review of, like, if I like them, cult books that you should read. Yay! So if you want that, then comment. So I'm definitely going to review Night Circus, I'm definitely going to review these. I will probably review all of these, because I'm excited for all of them. So if you want to see any particular review first, please leave a comment below, because They're all really cool books. I don't know what my hands have been doing this entire video. They've been really cray. Okay, yeah. A little bit of another announcement as well. Thinking about doing a series of small videos, like a series of videos about authors, called Between the Lines. And Between the Lines is going to be a little series I'm thinking about doing where I take authors that we all kind of know and love and tell you a little bit about their history, because I think a lot of authors have this really incredibly interesting history that not many people seem to know about, and I want to tell you guys about it. I'm thinking about doing Roald Dahl. I'm thinking about doing Ian Fleming, Sylvia Plath. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Oscar Wilde would be a good one. Arthur Conan Doyle would be another good one. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. And I will see you guys soon. Hopefully with reviews of all of these books. See you later. Bye. Are more females reading than males? And is that why the literary industry is going down the route of writing more female characters, because they want to appeal to that demographic? Is that why they're doing it?